Beating the heat. Thanks for sticking around for sports. I'm Jack Allen. Baylor football opened the day with two opponents. One, a UTSA team coming off a beatdown of Incarnate Word. The other, the Heat. Stadium security told me just before the game the turf temperature was over 160 degrees. Baylor's offense came out hot too after a 3-and-out. Baylor driving, and Charlie Brewer finds Denzel Mims in the end zone to put Baylor on top, and they wouldn't look back. Next drive, Brewer doing it himself, rumbling in through a defender to make it 14-0. And then that Brewer-Mims connection continues deep down the left side, 30 yards for the score. And they do it one more time before we even hit the half. This one 26 yards right across the middle. It's Mims' third of the day. But it wasn't just the offense that was heating things up. The defense forced 6 3-and-outs on 8 UTSA drives in the first half, including this Clay Johnston sack. The Bears, well, they dominated all 3 phases of the game, including special teams. Right before the half, Grayland Arnold makes a few men miss and returns it 73 yards for a touchdown. Baylor's first punt return touchdown since 2013. Bears run away with it, 63-14, the final, the most points scored in the Matt Rhule era, and it was Denzel Mims leading the way.
And what he's done is he's worked himself into somebody that, you know, works on his weaknesses and realizes, like, not to hide from them, but to fight through them. And he's become someone who will play through discomfort. He'll play when he's tired. He'll play when he's hot. You know, there's times before when he wouldn't do those things. And so there's no one who's shown more growth in 3 years, but really a year, than him. I mean, he's done a tremendous job. That's why he's in a single digit. And he'll hopefully continue to do those things.
The Bears will get a week to cool off before they head to Houston to take on Rice. Now, eyes across the country were on Clemson, South Carolina, where the Aggies from A&M tried to dethrone the reigning kings of college football. Dabo and Jimbo shaking hands on the Death Valley turf for the first time since Jimbo left the ACC. A&M would jump out to a first quarter lead with a field goal, but early in the second, Trevor Lawrence escapes some pressure, scrambles, and hits Justin Ross on the run for the first touchdown of the day. Tigers up 7-3. Later, Aggies trying to respond. Kellen Mond runs to his left, but coughs up the football. Tigers recover. And then later in the quarter, it's Lawrence again, this time with his legs to give Clemson the 17-3 lead headed into the locker room. Aggies desperate for a comeback in the red zone, but Mond floats one up to Isaiah Spiller that's picked off. A&M just couldn't catch a break until the fourth quarter when Ronnie Elam picks off Lawrence. But it was too little, too late. Last offensive play of the game, Mond hits Jalen Wittermeyer for a touchdown to make the score 24-10.
And I give our kids credit. We kept playing. Kids played hard. And, you know, they're a good football team. We have a good football team, but we have to play better. And I have to coach them better, and that's on me to get them in the right positions at the right time and make sure they can understand what's going on and play better, because we have a good team. And like I say, they're a good team, so we just didn't play well enough today to do what we need to do.
Aggies head home next Saturday when they take on Lamar. And finally, Sam Ehlinger and the Longhorns hosting a top 10 battle with LSU. First half, Ehlinger finds Brennan Eagles for 55 yards to give Texas the early 7-3 lead. Then it's Joe Burrow throwing a dart across the middle to Justin Jefferson for 6 yards out. LSU extending the lead before the break. Jefferson again, this time from 21. Lots of scoring in this one, but LSU walks out of Austin with a win, 45-38 the final.